UMass Dining was ranked third in the country by Princeton Review, and there's good reason. $80 million was spent last year alone on food as they continue to bring fresh, sustainable food to UMass. The dining halls are buffet style, so diners can take as much food as they want when they're eating. Dining Services Manager Ken Toong says that the national average food waste per student per day is 6 ounces, but for UMass, it's 5.
But still, for us, it's still a lot, right? Because we have 40-some thousand meals a day, times 4 or 5 ounces. We want to address that as well.
UMass Dining has tried to cut down on the food waste by cooking in stages. The food is prepped and cooked according to the attendance. Food that isn't eaten during the day is sometimes offered at late night at Berkshire or Worcester Dining Commons.
Food that we feel is not good to serve a student, besides the sanitary reason, the presentation, the quality deteriorate, and so on. Then we go to composting.
Garrett DeStefano, Director of Residential Dining, says that everything within the UMass Dining Commons is compostable. That includes napkins, straws, and cups. Composting also costs less than using dumpsters.
And it gets kind of pricey to do that. So by diverting our waste, by recycling, by composting, we're cutting down on our end cost.
The New Hampshire Dining Commons was developed to help reduce food waste.
The kitchen is right up front, so our staff can see, how much food we need to produce, and how much food, and how many students are coming in. It's a big help.
In addition to composting, UMass Dining also donates over 20 meals twice a week here to Craig's Place, the homeless shelter at the First Baptist Church in Amherst. The food is weighed, the temperature is taken, the food is put in thermal bags, and then sent out. The food is donated through the student-run Food Recovery Network program.
I hope that it'll put less of it'll ease the strain on the cooks here so they don't have to come in early and make food the night of, and can instead focus on making the guest experience the best possible, service-wise.
This program is just in its pilot stages, but everyone involved is hoping this will become an everyday event. In Amherst, Chris Herrick.
The UMass Minutemen are making a solid run for a bid to the NCAA tournament, with already posting more than 20 wins. The team's success has increased their fan base, making it hard to get a ticket. In order to accommodate students, the UMass Athletics Department has created an express ticket. With this ticket, students will not be left out in the cold on game day.
At the start of each week, on Monday, the tickets will become available at the Mullen Center box office. Tickets for that individual week will be the only ones available.
And the best part is, an express ticket is free.
It's just a matter of bringing your student ID down to the Mullen Center box office and picking up your ticket.
This new program has exceeded its expectations by selling out a number of games. The athletic department is hoping this trend will continue.
Originally the plan was to help speed up the line, but in the end it ended up being the only way that you could get into the game was to get this express ticket.
In order to secure a seat to cheer on their UMass Minutemen, students are rushing to the box office to get their express tickets. Students we spoke to think it's a risk to wait until game day to pick up a ticket.
I tried to get them last time, but when I went, they were already sold out. You get there, you just roll in, and then you just get them early in the week. But
basically VIP.
The capacity crowds are just what Coach Derek Kellogg wants. He considers the fans as a sixth man. These express tickets are not just for men's basketball games, but also for men's hockey. I'm Patty Salazar, UMass Amherst.
Let's go UMass! Let's go UMass! On your mark! Go!
It was 70 and sunny for the 5th annual UMass Dash and Dine. Over 1,500 people took part. Some ran the 3.1-mile-long trail while others took their time and walked. When UMass first held this event 5 years ago, only 200 people signed up. But this year, twice as many took part than did last year, and that means more money for the Amherst Survival Center.
It has been hosted for 5 years, and we've exceeded the amount of people every single year. We had 1,508 runners cross the finish line this year, so it's very exciting how much it's grown.
If you go to UMass or work here, it only costs $5 to enter. Everyone else paid $15. More than $6,000 was raised, and all the proceeds benefited the Amherst Survival Center. The Amherst Survival Center is a place where people in need can attain certain necessities such as medical attention, food, clothing, and more. Money aside, Mindy loves seeing everyone join together as a community and work towards the same cause.
This event is not just about raising funds, it's also about raising awareness and showing the really strong community ties between the university and the Amherst Survival Center every day when volunteers come.
And it really helps in tough economic times.
The money that's raised is really important and critical to our ability to kind of meet the needs of people every day that we open.
Among those taking part was Ken Toon, who runs the UMass Dining Services.
I think this is all about UMass community, and really heartwarming to see so many UMass students show up. When we all work together to help neighbors in need, just what UMass are all about.
Along with showing their support, people wanted to enjoy a day with friends and feel the sense of accomplishment as they crossed the finish line.
Well, it's one of the first nice days, so the sun kind of got to me because I'm not used to the sun so much anymore. But no, it was really nice, especially running with other people too. It's really motivating.
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if it took you 15 minutes or 40 minutes to run the 5K. Everybody joined here as a community to support a great cause and raise money for the Amherst Survival Center. Patty Salazar, UMass Amherst.